Essex is a county in the southeast of England, one of the home counties. It borders Suffolk and Cambridgeshire to the north, the North Sea to the east, Hertfordshire to the west, Kent across the estuary of the River Thames to the south and Greater London to the south and southwest. The county town is Chelmsford, the only city in the county. For the purposes of government statistics, Essex is placed in the East of England region. There are 4 definitions of the extent of Essex, the widest being the ancient county. Next largest is the former postal county, followed by the ceremonial county, with the smallest being the administrative county, the area administered by the county council, which excludes the 2 unitary authorities of Thurrock and Southend-on-Sea, and the areas administered by the Greater London Authority. The ceremonial county occupies the eastern part of what was, during the early Middle Ages, the Anglo-Saxon Kingdom of Essex, as well as rural areas. The county also includes London Stansted Airport, the new towns of Basildon and Harlow, Lakeside Shopping Centre, the Port of Tilbury, and the borough of Southend-on-Sea. The ceremonial county of Essex is bounded by Kent, south of the Thames estuary, Greater London to the southwest, Hertfordshire, broadly west of the River Lee and the Stort, Cambridgeshire to the northwest, Suffolk broadly north of the River Stour, with the North Sea to the east. The county of Essex has 4 definitions: the ancient, ceremonial, administrative and postal counties. The ancient county of Essex consists of the entire territory of the county of Essex, as established in the late Anglo-Saxon period, sometime after the larger former kingdom of the East Saxons had lost its independence. It includes areas such as the 3 northwestern parishes transferred to the administrative county of Cambridgeshire in 1889, and the 5 boroughs of Greater London east of the River Lee. The ancient county also includes Thurrock and Southend-on-Sea, which became unitary authorities in 1998. The ceremonial county is the area represented by the Lord Lieutenant of Essex. It excludes the areas transferred out in 1889 and 1965, but includes the unitary authorities of Thurrock and Southend, which separated from the administrative county in 1998. The administrative county is the area for which Essex County Council has responsibility. The administrative county was formed in 1889 and has reduced in size since that time. The administrative county excludes Thurrock, Southend areas in Greater London, and the much smaller areas transferred in 1889. The postal county of Essex was a term in use by the Royal Mail until 1996, intended to facilitate the sorting of mail by assisting the differentiation of similar post towns. The postal county was a collection of post towns approximating to the ancient and ceremonial county areas. There were 2 main distinctions. The first, that the postal county of Hertfordshire extended deep into West Essex, with Stansted isolated as an exclave of postal Essex. Postal counties were abolished in 1996, although they are still commonly used in postal addressing. Metropolitan Essex refers to places in Essex that form part of the conurbation and or the metropolitan area of London, including the 5 boroughs of Greater London east of the Lee, which were created in the London Government Act 1963 from former municipal boroughs, county boroughs and urban districts within administrative Essex. Greater London is a ceremonial county created for administrative purposes by the Act, which aimed to place more of London within a single administrative district, replacing the County of London, which solely covered the inner part of the conurbation. Metropolitan Essex does not have a precise, formal definition. The deep estuaries on the east coast give Essex, by some measures, the longest coast of any county. These estuaries mean the county's North Sea coast is characterized by 3 major peninsulas, each named after the 100 based on the peninsula. A consequence of these features is that the broad estuaries defining them have been a factor in preventing any transport infrastructure linking them to neighboring areas on the other side of the river estuaries, to the north and south. The highest point of the county of Essex is Crishall Common near the village of Langley, close to the Hertfordshire border, which reaches 482 feet. The county's infrastructure is shaped by its physical geography and proximity to London. Together, these influences both stimulate and constrain the Essex economy. A high proportion of the population, especially in the south, work outside the county, commuting to London and elsewhere by rail and by road. These London-based jobs are often well paid and complement the contribution made by the employers. Based within Essex, industry is largely limited to the south of the county, with the majority of the land elsewhere being given over to agriculture. Harlow is